Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, guys? It is week 3 for the Carolina Panthers, and we are facing up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Guys, before we get into today's preview of week 3 matchup against the Chargers and the key matchups that we have this week that we need to look out for, go ahead and pound that like button, pound the subscribe button, and comment down below. And guys, keep pounding that like button and subscribe button because it helps out the channel. It helps me bring raw content to you. And we're going to go ahead and get right into this. And I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about the week 3 preview and key matchups that we need to look out for going into this matchup against the Los Angeles Chargers. We all know that Justin Herbert is expected to start for the Chargers. Prior to last week's game 2 against Kansas City, starting quarterback Tyrod Taylor had trouble breathing after a team doctor accidentally punctured his lung while administering a pain-killing injection into his cracked ribs. Taylor has missed the game, and first-round pick Justin Herbert out of Oregon made his NFL debut, and he did not disappoint against the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, he completed 22 of 33 passes for 311 yards. With 1 touchdown and 1 interception apiece, and nearly led the Chargers to win over defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. One thing is Mike Davis is starting tailback to Matt Rule. Now that Christian McCaffrey will be sidelined for the next several weeks due to an ankle injury, all eyes are now on Mike Davis. Prior to the roster cuts, I projected Mike Davis to be Carolina's backup anyways. However, Davis has earned the number 2 spot behind McCaffrey as I predicted because of his promising production during the training camp. After Davis took over for McCaffrey late in Sunday's game against the Bucs, he had made some explosive plays that may have surprised some fans. As for the entire game, Davis caught 8 receptions for 74 yards, which isn't a bad stat line at all. Based on his performance, head coach Matt Rule believes that Davis is still a first-string caliber running back. McCaffrey will be missed during his absence, though, but getting him back 100% should be the main goal. Now we will see how Mike Davis performs against Joey Bosa and the formidable Chargers defense this Sunday. I got a little injury report update for us as well. We have several players battling injuries this week. We'll keep a close eye on their status throughout the week. This week, Dennis Daly did not participate, and Kawan Short did not participate. Dennis Daly is still having some ankle troubles, and Kawan Short's foot is still giving him problems. Limited was Moton, he has a concussion. John Miller, he's got an ankle/groin injury, 2 injuries going on. And then defensive end Brian Burns, thigh. So some key injuries right there for us. So I got 4 key matchups to watch out for against the Chargers this week in week 3. First one is Taylor Moton versus Joey Bosa. The Carolina Panthers might be struggling overall, but it is clear that they have one of the best young protectors in the game right tackle as Taylor Moton. He is a sure presence on the edge that has been a real asset to the run game. And giving quarterback Teddy Bridgewater protection, he's giving Teddy Bridgewater the protection he needs. Moton has earned an eye-catching performance after not giving away or allowing a sack or penalty from 140 snaps this season. This already put the former second-round pick, I think, in a strong bargaining position in the final year of his deal, and if he passes the weekend's test, then the Panthers would be wise to pay the man. He faces the sternest challenges at the Los Angeles Chargers in the form of Joey Bosa. The stud pass rusher is among NFL's most prolific at getting in the backfield, thanks to his polished moves and high engine that makes him incredibly difficult to stop. This is a substantial challenge for Moton, I think, but it is one that might finally move him into the elite discussion. All right, next one is Derek Brown versus Trey Turner. Kawan's short status for Sunday's game is unclear. He was seen at practice on Wednesday for the Carolina Panthers after missing their week two against the Buccaneers, but he didn't take part, and it is uncertain to whether he can overcome his foot injury in time. This will pile even more pressure on the number 7 pick overall, Derek Brown, who suffered his fair share of frustrations last time out. The defensive tackle didn't make much of an impact on the line of scrimmage, and his rash decision-making cost Panthers in a big way. Brown gave away 2 crucial penalties on third down when Carolina's defense was about to get off the field. This unit cannot afford silly mistakes such as this, and the rookie is finding out the hard way just what it takes at the next level. There will be familiar faces opposite of him on the block this weekend. Trey Turner enjoyed a successful spell with the Panthers before being traded this offseason in exchange for veteran left tackle Russell Okung, who is still a player of enormous quality. Maybe a change of scenery was what Turner needed to rejuvenate his career. He has yet to give up a sack in 81 snaps, so it seems promising to be a stern test for Brown's credentials at the former Auburn standout looks to get back on track. So I hope to see Derek Brown get past Trey Turner, get some rush. We got to get some pressure on Justin Herbert, and also we need to stop that running game. But I have more to say about that later on. So next key matchup for me is Rasul Douglas versus Keenan Allen. One of the more encouraging things to come out of the 2020 season for us by far has been the production of Rasul Douglas. The cornerback was a late arrival on the 53-man roster. He thrived with extra responsibility that the Carolina Panthers gave him in week 2 against the Buccaneers. It appears likely that the number 1 option though for us right now, Dante Jackson, will be tasked with going down the field with Mike Williams and prevent the deep threat. This will leave Douglas tasked with the exceptional skills that Keenan Allen brings to the table. Allen is a good route runner. We all know this, as there is in this league. The wideout is equally adept at making a lasting contribution from the outside or in the slot, he will see this is a real opportunity to get this season on the right path after a solid, if not spectacular, start to the campaign. Allen has brought in 11 receptions from 17 targets for 133 yards over 2 games. Allen can get those valuable short, intermediate yards to move the chains, also has the ability to break off big plays. This makes him an absolute nightmare for even the best cornerbacks. Douglas has his work cut out for him this week. I think Keenan Allen's almost like a DeAndre Hopkins type level, and he can play at that level. So Rasul Douglas is definitely gonna have his work cut out for him. Next matchup is Robbie Anderson versus Casey Hayward. Robbie Anderson's start to life with the Carolina Panthers has been superb. To put it mildly, he is benefiting enormously from Joe Brady's high-octane scheme and has gone over 100 receiving yards in the first 2 games following his arrival in free agency. The former New York Jet is already showing signs of progress with better weapons around him. It is clear he was fast becoming a victim of his environment at MetLife Stadium, and his decision to link up once again with his ex-college coach Matt Rule is already paying dividends. Anderson is well on course for his first 1,000-yard season if he continues to produce in the coming weeks. Next up for the wideout is the clash against Chargers cornerback Casey Hayward, who does have some incredible talent at his disposal. But one of the suspects that Hayward might start on Anderson, then alternates depending on how DJ Moore is impacting the game against veteran corner Chris Harris, who comes out on top in the area of the field could be a significant factor in the overall result, and it promises to be a must watch. Teddy Bridgewater might be under some considerable pressure thanks to the Chargers front seven. This will make it essential for players like Anderson to get open quickly, which he has done with the app lob so far this season. So guys, that is my preview for week 3. And those are my 4 key matchups for week 3 against the Chargers. Guys, also I have a video coming out about my predictions against the Chargers, so look out for that video coming out after this one. Guys, go ahead and pound that like button, pound the subscribe button, comment down below, let me know what you think. Let me know some matchups that you might see that I did not mention, predictions in this game. Tell me who you like, tell me who you don't like. And guys, Panther Nation, keep your heads up, stay safe, and keep pounding.